Hey, welcome to DOG Motivations. What's up? Just got off work a little while ago. It's late as hell. Late as hell. I guess it's midnight. Anyway, let's get to a hot topic real quick and check this out. Let's get straight to it. The topic of this particular idea, thought, what's been on my mind. I write down the things that may pop up in my mind. I could be at work doing whatever and something pops up into my head. Hey, let's talk about it. But anyway, let's talk about it. Today's topic is separating yourself, walking alone. This is Detroit, Michigan, but it's not just Detroit, Michigan. It's all over the United States. It could be all over the world. Walk alone. I've never been a follower. If you in the gang, hey, that's your business. I'm not talking about any gang member. I'm not talking about anything like that. But what I am saying is, while you're following other people, what's driving you to follow other people? What's your goal in following another man? That young sister, what's the point or what's the object of you following a bunch of other ladies in a group? I don't understand that terminology. I don't hang with nobody. Once in a while I may go out with a few of the guys and the girls out to a social event, and maybe we all have dinner, we all have lunch as a collective working team. Just having a nice time with the co-workers. But all the years I've been working for 38 years. I don't hang around with a bunch of dudes when I get off work. When my kids were smaller, I was always at home with my kids. I don't hang with a bunch of dudes. What's driving you? Because the only thing that drove me is, I got to take care of these kids. Got married real young and got to take care of the family. I had outgrew my friends. I got to raise these kids up. My father wasn't always in my life. And I'm telling you right now, that was a determining factor in my life. Was trying to prove to him that I'm going to stay with these kids and raise these kids up. No one has never been in the game out of my kids, and no one has never sold drugs, because there was a father in the house. That means something to these kids nowadays, because that kid's always going to be around his mother. If she's a decent mother, they're always going to be around that mother. But is there a father in the house? And not only that, is that father productive? Is he setting the bar high in your schooling? Is he involved in your schooling? Is he involved in the parent-teacher conferences? Whoever your woman is, she's watching you to see how you're going to help raise these kids. And she's got to trust that to see that you're going to help raise these kids. And to these kids, my word is law. I'm going to show love. I'm going to show appreciation toward my kids. I'm going to show sympathy whenever they are going through something. I'm always going to be the kind of parent or the kind of dad you need to listen to what these kids are going through nowadays. And people wonder why these young folks are committing all these crimes. Where are all the dads? And I believe it, there's lots of dads that are in their children's lives. But then again, there's lots of dads that are not in these kids' lives. I can't even tell you how I discovered how to take care of these kids as a dad, when my father wasn't hardly there for me. But my auntie had a husband named Cecil Chew, who just recently passed, and I really love this man, who showed me what hard work ethic is, who showed me when he got off work, he gave his wife, which was my auntie, Catherine, he gave my auntie his undivided attention. He could be working 12 hours and come home to his kids and give them his undivided attention. It blew my mind. How the man could be so tired and he sit there and talking with everybody. Absolutely beautiful. Showed me how to pay bills. How could I learn anything like that if I'm hanging around with a bunch of guys smoking and drinking all doggone day, getting high, chasing girls? I've always been a working man because I wanted to prove to my mother-in-law that, hey, when I had my first son, I wanted to make sure that she knew that I was serious about this, and I'm going to be in this boy's life, and I'm going to raise him up. I'm from Eastside Detroit, Lumpkin, Minnesota. That's coming out the mud. I came out the mud. And if you look at me now, and you look at my life for the last 30 years with my kids, you couldn't tell where I came from. I can go deeper into my past or my childhood, but I'm not. You know, it's kind of has its ups and downs and its rocky moments. But I can honestly tell you, there needs to be a dad in your child's life. I was in my sister's lives when they were smaller. Even though I'm not their dad, but we had them. There has to be a dad in that house. You have to go to parent-teacher conferences. You have to sit down and listen to these kids. And that bull crap about when you turn 18 years old and you get out the house and move out and all that kind of stuff and you're on your own and all that kind of stuff. It's a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of bull because those kids are going to grow up and you're going to be dealing with those kids for the rest of your life. And they're grown as hell and they're going through things. And you need to sit there and talk to them. And everybody has a different personality. You talk to each and every one of these kids differently because they're all different. They all have their own personalities. Be patient and listen to them talk. We're the real fathers. There's lots of dads out there. And dads, I give you thumbs up just for being there. A lot of people don't understand what mothers go through a lot. Yes, mothers do go through a lot. But fathers tend to keep their feelings tucked inside. Fathers tend to get the bad rep as the bad parent in the house because he's the one that enforces discipline. You have to have discipline in your house. How can I learn any of this if I'm following somebody in the streets? What are your goals? What is your vision? What's the plan for these kids? What do you want to do in life? Think about it. What do you want to do in life? What do you like to do? You have to figure that out as a young man. I'm talking to all the men right now. I'm talking to all the young ladies right now. What is it that you like to do? What is it that you want to do? Get off your ass and go get up and go do it. Go do it. God will put his hands on your shoulders. God will put his hands on your head, side of your face to let you know I'm there with you. But the other 90% is about what you're going to do. And the first time I heard that statement is from Pastor Van from Second Ebenezer Church. What do you want to do? I'm here with you. But you got to prove to me and yourself that this is what you want to go ahead and do. And I'll make all your dreams come true. So therefore, back to what I was saying, I don't follow anybody. I'm my own. I am my own man's man. I don't follow nobody. Never have, never will. I doggone sure don't drive around with a bunch of dudes in the car, hanging around with them, and somebody's got a gun. When the police pulls you over, you don't think that them punks are gonna say that's your gun? So they won't go to jail, and you end up going to jail for your friends? Because once you in jail, where your friends at? Within a month and a half, they done forgot about you. They're gonna be saying, man, I sure wish Kevin was still here. I sure wish Michael was still here. Because we hanging on the block smoking trees and getting lit. What kind of future is that? What kind of future is that? Find out, if you don't want a job, find out in your creative mind, what is it that you want to go and do, and proceed to do it. You have options. Go for it. School ain't for everybody. To those who do want to go to school, go. For those who don't want to go to school and you don't think that you can do it and you're not a school person, and you have an idea, you have a plan, you have a goal, you have a vision, proceed and go forward and do it. Do it. God is with you. Walk alone. Walk alone. You don't need nobody holding your hand. Your wife or your girlfriend or your sisters or your nieces, your aunties, your mothers are watching you. Make them proud. Lead that family. Walk alone. Never drive in a car with a bunch of guys with no ambition, no drive, no plan, no vision. Because somebody in that car is a snake. Somebody in that car is envious of you. Somebody's jealous of you. Somebody's hating on you. There's always a hater in the group. While things come to you so easy and so hard for them. And the question is simple. You're putting in the work. You're putting in the effort. You're getting your butt up working 6-7 days a week. You're putting in the work that you're working 12, 10 hours, 15 hours a day. While they're sitting at home waiting for government assistance from his girlfriend. Or waiting for her to get or waiting for his girlfriend to get her taxes so she can buy him a PlayStation 5. And he has no job. But yeah, he smokes weed and drinks all damn day playing video games. Ain't got nothing to show for it. And exactly at 5:30 sharp when the fellas come over, he's going to go out driving with them in the hood. And about to get into some garbage. What kind of life is that? And unfortunately, this generation, a lot of these young girls like the fast life. They like these hood dudes. They like these guys that fast money, these scammers. How long would that last? Tell it to me in my ear. How long would that last? The fast life. Tell me. How long would that last? The fast life. It doesn't last long at all. It doesn't last long at all. It doesn't. Fast life, fast money, fast way of going to prison, fast way of going to unalive yourself. Somebody's going to take you out. Gotta watch what I say. So, to sum this all up, men, women, get your vision, get your thoughts together. Stop chasing that crowd. Stop trying to buy something that he got. Stop trying to buy something that she got. And you barely can afford it. You're spending your rent money or your car note money or your utility bill money trying to catch up with her because what she's wearing at the club next weekend. But she's got 3 or 4 kids and 2 or 3 baby daddies. Or you going to the club with your fellas and you trying to buy some new Jordans or whatever else. Like your boy in some $150, $200 or $300 jeans, and your girlfriend gave you the money to pay the DTE, and you spend it on shoes. But still haven't told her yet. She's busting her ass trying to take care of the family and going to work. Gotta come back home and straighten the house up, cook for you. You ain't been to work all day. You ain't been working 2 or 3, 4 months. Sounds like that scamming life is going pretty well. Sounds like dealing and doing whatever it is that you do. It's going very well. I think not. Because the police is going to catch you with you sooner or later. So, like I said, walk alone. Don't follow nobody. Be your own man's man. I've grown from my old friends. I've outgrown them. We don't talk about the same things anymore. I've had responsibility in raising these kids, but they still want to be out there in the streets. No jobs. Still at home with their mamas. 40 and 50 something years old, still at home with mama or dad in the basement. So what the hell I'm hanging with them for? They ride off my coattail. And sure enough, somebody in the group is a hater. Better believe it. You better believe it. And somebody would jack you up sitting right there, right behind you. Jack you up. You know what I'm talking about. So be careful. Walk alone. Separate yourself. Stay focused. Get your mind right. Thoughts together. Stay hungry. Get on that job. Grind it out. Whatever it is that you like to do, grind it out. You can do it. You can do it. And there's always going to be haters along the ride. I love haters. You know why? Because haters only make me strive harder. They make me go even harder. Because every time you see me, you're going to say, doggone it, man. Every time I turn around, that ghost is at the job doing it. And while I'm doing it, I'm getting paid. DOG Motivation. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Share this video. If you have any comments or anything like that, make a comment. I don't care if it's negative or positive. I don't care if it's one person. As long as I can reach one person, I've reached my goal. I'm happy with that. But share the video. Subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to continue with all kinds of different topics. Sports, weather, entertainment, music, it doesn't matter. But what does matter is you and what the hell are you doing with your life. It does matter getting in shape, stacking your money, and working your ass off to go get what you want to go and get. My son always says to me, he says, boy, nobody can take care of you better than you can take care of yourself. And you know what? He's damn right. He's damn right. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to bed as late as hell. Probably 12:30. DOG Motivations, I'm checking out. I'll catch you guys later. Detroit, Michigan. Lions, I still love you, boy. Let's see what happens next season. I ain't giving up on my Lions. I get back with you. I'm out. You guys take it easy.